Students, class 2, your Broadway course book number 2. We will start with lesson 2. Unit 2 is the great race. What does the word transport mean? Now, means of transport are any ways when you travel from one place to another. Look at these pictures of different vehicles used for transport. To move, the vehicles need power from petrol, electricity, coal, animals, or power from our muscles. Some of these things used to create power can also harm our environment. This is called air pollution. Now, this lesson is telling us about transport, vehicles, means of transport, and the pollution that is caused by some of the vehicles due to petrol, electricity, or coal. That is why it is better to use sources of energy such as wind or water. These things can be used without the risk of harming the environment. Do some research with your teacher about the harmful effects of air pollution. Discuss with the class. Now let's move on. Moving on to page number 20. Now read the story. A bicycle and a motorcycle have a race. The motorcycle starts off with a lot of noise. The pedal says crank brank. The engine goes vroom vroom. There is a lot of smoke. It moves off with a roar. It races down the road. The bicycle starts off quietly. It moves its pedals and they go up and down, up and down. The wheels spin smoothly. It starts off down the road behind the motorcycle. Halfway, it sees the motorcycle by the side of the road. Mr. Policeman is standing nearby. Look at the smoke, he tells the motorcycle. You are making the air dirty. You can't use the road anymore. The bicycle goes smoothly and quietly to the end of the road. All the people clap and cheer. Hurrah for the bicycle, they shout. Now roar is a loud noise. Spin, turn round and round, smoothly without suddenly stopping and starting again. Read the facts given below. Write M for motorcycle or B for bicycle in the box. The first one has been done for you. Makes a lot of noise, motorcycle. Pedals go up and down smoothly, bicycle. Starts off with a roar, motorcycle. Has an engine, motorcycle. Makes a lot of smoke, motorcycle. Moves very quietly, bicycle. Goes faster, motorcycle. Goes slower, bicycle. Wins the race, bicycle. Talk about this. Does this story remind you of any other story? Here are the names of two stories. Say which one. The Great Race reminds you of and why. The Hare and the Tortoise, the Dog and the Bone. Because slow and steady wins the race. The hare was very fast, but he was too confident that he'll win and he went off to sleep. Whereas the tortoise continued his journey and was eventually the winner. Then the dog and the bone. The dog saw a bone. He was moving towards the river, crossing it on a log. He saw his own image in the water and he thought that there's another dog in the water with another bone. He got greedy and opened his mouth to bark and presumed that he is going to snatch the bone away from the dog in the water. But unfortunately, his greed made him lose the bone in the water because it was just his own image. He could see himself on the log moving over the river with a bone. Find a word from the story to complete the sentence below each picture. The first one has been done for you. Look at those children running. They are having a race. When I play my drums, there is a lot of noise. To make my bicycle move, I have to turn the pedals with my feet. The dash of the car is under the hood, the engine. My bicycle has two wheels. The house is on fire and there is a lot of smoke. Read the words given below and learn the spellings. Notice that as letters or words change, so do the sounds. Smooth, food, pool, loom, cool, feel, tree, meet, keep, be. Now look at how these words are spelled. Learn the spellings. R-E-A-D, read. T-E-A-S-E, tease. P-E-A, P. S-E-A-T, seat. H-E-A-T, heat. Your teacher will dictate these sentences for you to write. Learn the spellings. Read about the bee on the seat near the tree. The pool is cool. Now learn grammar. Look at these sentences. The motorcycle starts with a lot of noise. It moves off with a roar. Now the next part of speech is coming over here. After noun, it is pronoun. The bicycle starts quietly. It moves its pedals up and down. It is the bicycle. It moves its pedals and they go up and down. They, the pedals. All the people clap and cheer. Hurrah, they shout. They are the people. The words it and they are pronouns. We use a pronoun instead of a noun when we don't want to say the same word again. We use it when we are talking of one thing or animal, and they when we are talking of more than one thing, animal or person. Now turning to the next page. Page number 24. Rewrite the sentences below. Use it or they instead of the underlined words. The first one has been done for you. Look at my bicycle. It has two wheels. The monkey wants to ride my bicycle. The monkey is very naughty. It is very naughty. There are lots of animals in the zoo. They are inside cages. Those men are throwing stones at the animals. They are bad men. I can't find my book. It was on the table. We don't use plastic bags. They make the place dirty. Circle the object pronoun in the sentences below. The object pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us and them. Underline they. They all sang happy birthday to him. Underline him. Ariba showed us the painting. Underline the word us. Underline the word your. Grandfather gave me the watch. Underline the word me. They made a special dinner for us. Underline the word us. Will you, underline you, go to the store with me? Underline the word me. Complete the sentences using the instructions given in the brackets. The motorcycle and the bicycle both have, write how they are like each other. Both have tires, they both have wheels, both have handles. The motorcycle has an engine, the bicycle has no engine. I like the bicycle better than the motorcycle because it doesn't make noise. Sometimes you see or hear big words. Do you find it difficult to say the words or spell them? Here is what you can do. Break them up. Then they are easy to say and to spell. We can break words up into syllables. Now, breaking up of words into shorter parts is known as syllables. A single, unbroken sound of a spoken or written words for easier pronunciation. Example, by, bi, by, cy, cle, motor, cy, cle. Bicycle, motorcycle. Here are some other words. Scooter, aeroplane, helicopter, ambulance. Learn to say these words by breaking them up. Papaya, vegetable, cauliflower, caterpillar, rhinoceros. A few examples of sight sound words that appear frequently in reading texts are given below. Can you break these words up into syllables? About, an, other, after, people, because. Work in pairs. Read what the children are saying. How do you usually greet the people you meet? Hello, how are you? Now this is basic conversation, dialogues. Hello, how are you? I'm very good. Thank you for asking. How was your match yesterday? It was amazing. We won. Now there's a boy, a girl, and they're having a conversation. Salam, I'm glad to see you could come to the party today. Thank you for the invitation. Here is your birthday present. Thank you so much. Now this is basic conversation and we must learn to converse with each other properly. Now let's look at the map of Pakistan. Wow, it's so beautiful. Look at the map of Pakistan. There are many areas and cities shown on it. Read the names of the places. Try and remember where they are. Make sure that you know where north, south, east and west are. Now listen to someone telling you about some of the places in Pakistan. Underline only the names that you are told to underline. Now we start from here. China is our neighbor over here. Gilgit-Baltistan, then it's Gilgit, Skardu, Muzaffarabad, Srinagar. This side is Chitral, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Peshawar, I can see Islamabad, Sialkot, Lahore, Faisalabad, all these are Punjab. We are seeing our provinces over here. We saw Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, then it's Punjab, Sialkot, Lahore, Faisalabad, Multan. We move on to Balochistan where we can see Quetta, then it's Sindh. In Sindh we can see Sakkar, Hyderabad and Karachi, then it's the Arabian Sea. On this side where Punjab meets and the occupied Kashmir meets and part of Sindh, the border is with India. In Balochistan, one border is with Iran, the other is with Afghanistan, and on one side of Pakistan is the Arabian Sea. Source is Survey of Pakistan. Ask students to read silently the story given on page 19 for comprehension. Ask them to, we'll do this later, but the map of Pakistan is beautiful. You must draw it in your notebooks and remember all these cities and our neighbors.